Hey guys, it's your girl Trinidad with Bitch You Lucky. I'm here with one of the baddest DJs out of the DMV area. Yep.
Ricky Platinum from the DMV area. And when we said DMV, we're talking about DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. I represent Jamaica to the fullest. And right now, we're upon Ubersoca Ship 1 Cruise 2023. Mad.
So I pulled Ricky aside because, first of all, he's a cool ass dude, for those who don't know. Very down to earth, very mellow, like very good temperament. Do you ever get vexed?
I really don't let nothing bother me. I realize that life is too short to even be stressing about the simple things in life. So, stress can really take you out. So why stress when you could just smile and just, live another day?
That's you say that and you say it so effortlessly and easy. But somebody like me, I'm on the opposite side of that fence. I'm a stressor. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Like, I'm a thinker. You see my friend in the background, head moving, because she knows. She's like, oh my God, you're always overthinking everything. And I wish I had like the light switch to just be like, fuck it. Like, I wish I could get there. So somebody like you, what advice would you give somebody like me who we want to be? Like, just like, man, this shit is not even serious. We don't even.
In life, everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen, regardless of how hard you work towards it. If it's not supposed to happen, it's not going to happen. In many situations, a lot of people want things to happen, and they stress out. And more time, all you got to do is just go easy and just go with the flow. And, 9 times out of 10, like when you really don't stress and you have that, it could be worse attitude, like, no matter what you're going through, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Every situation that you're in, you could be up 10 times. It
True.
Could be worse, regardless of anything. So if you have a mindset like that, you accomplish a lot of things by just not stressing and worrying. So just give your head space, some space.
Yeah.
To Jamaica a lot. Yeah.
So how was your household growing up? Because for you to be kind of how you are, is that something that as you got older, you kind of worked on your own and got there? Or you kind of grew up, a lot of Caribbean households are very loud and yelling and screaming and stuff like that?
Honestly, I grew up, it was me, my father, my mother, and I have a twin sister.
Okay.
So, growing up, it was just a loving family. My father passed when I was 6. So my father is actually the reason why I got into DJ. So, as a young youth, I used to look up to my father and, anything he do, I want to do. I want to be like Daddy. So Daddy was the guy that would, after we clean up the house on Saturdays, he would play the music, and then my mother would be the backup dancer, then my twin sister would be the backup dancer. So it was like a family thing.
Yeah.
Growing up in a household of music was a thing that really influenced how I'm living my life today.
Okay.
So, music has always been a part of my family. So that's why I think I'm here today, because
I'm sure your dad is proud of you.
Yeah, he's proud of me.
I'm sure he's proud of you.
Yeah.
So you kind of you took that torch, like how you was brought up in your household, and you carried on into your life on a daily basis.
Is a way of living, and we have, like I said, we videotape ourselves,
Oh, wow.
while we was making those memories. And what lives with me up to today is just living a lifestyle of just manifesting everything. Because in one of his videos, he said, look at my son. He's a big-time DJ. He's going to tour the world of England, London, Canada, and the U.S.
And you were 6.
And I was 6 years old.
Wow.
That's what I'm doing right now. I've been to the U.K.
Yeah.
I've been to London, of course, Been to Canada. I've been to the USA. So for him to speak those words and then over 20 years later is happening, that's something I use every day. Just manifest things that I want to happen in my life. Yeah.
That's important for parents too, that, for how we speak over our children.
Yeah.
It's so important that we bless them and we pray over them and then we speak positivity into them.
Yeah.
Because we kind of set them up until they're ready to kind of set themselves up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you are a full-time DJ.
Yeah.
So you're like the real deal, because you're not like working part-time job and then DJing. You just tour and doing your thing.
This is plan A, B, and C.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Put more all into this right here.
Okay. So tell me a time during your career, because it's a career, that you felt like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more. Have you ever had those moments where you're like, you know what, I'm just going to do something else?
I had a moment where July 4th weekend was coming up, and as a DJ, that's money making weekend. And I remember I was not getting a call for either July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. And I was saying to myself, like, if I don't get a bookings or for this weekend, that's it. I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna try to do something else. And on Instagram, they have the little request. So something said, Ricky, go on the request. And all I seen in the request, I seen a whole bunch of stuff. It was like a long paragraph. All I seen was Julio 1, Julio 2, Julio 3, Julio 4. I was thinking to myself, like, what is this? You know, I went to Google, translated it. It was somebody in Costa Rica that wanted to do a full 4th of July weekend tour in Costa Rica, and they wanted me to headline it. So I said, from that day, I was like, damn, this is what I'm destined to be, like a DJ for real. So I basically, so God is my booking agent. So that's how I go about my bookings. Like, God gonna make a way. Like, if I'm supposed to be booked this day, it's gonna happen. So in that situation where I felt like that's it, and then I opened the request, something I never done, and then to see those dates, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do.
So you was Google translating on the trip?
I was Google translating. Like, it's probably shocking. Like, they in Costa Rica, they talk patois, some of them. So the person that booked me, big up Las Kenzie, he actually was a guy, you know, he speaks his full Spanish, but Wagwan, Ricky, what's going on?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it was not hard.
It's like
for
Panama.
me.
Panama's like that too.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't hard for me at all to, you know, understand what was going on over there. Yeah, it was the vibes.
So we're on Ubersoca Cruise, right? So you think people, I think everybody who's coming on this cruise, there's an intention to let your hair down, enjoy life. For these 5 days we're on a cruise. Have you seen, because you've done this cruise many times, have you seen where some people just come and you're like, why are you even here? They're just in a bad space? Or do you feel like everybody come and they turn on this switch of time to have a good time?
So, of course, I'm a dancehall DJ. Everybody know I'm a dancehall DJ now. I've been to a lot of fetes and, you know, experienced soca parties, and there's like a energy that's in the place that when the people them hear the soca music, it's just be a happy, you know, happiness. 'Cause, you know, in soca music, all they talk about and sing about is happiness and, you know, happy life and all these things. You know, I'm a dancehall lover to heart, but you know, dancehall lovers will bring us, dancehall music will bring us through mood swings, and, you know, I'm pretty sure if dancehall music only sung about happiness, then we will have the same feeling.
Right.
I think soca now, being on a cruise, first of all, you would find out things about yourself that you never knew. You would know that you had so much manners. Because when you're on the cruise, you step on somebody's feet, it's like, hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, normally, I'm not saying everybody.
Right.
But the energy level is like more loving, because it's like, yo, we're going to be on the ship. We're going to be stuck together. I'm going to see you next week, next morning. I can see you. So it's like the energy levels is like more loving and caring. So that's one element to the Ubersoca, and that's what almost every cruise now you implement with the soca music. And the vibes and the energy that soca brings to you. And like when females come out to soca events, they come up to wine and have a good time. They, you know, I see husband and wives on this cruise, and they let go their wife and go about their business and go back to their room. It's just a vibes where I see like everybody's just enjoying themselves and just living for the moment. So I haven't seen nobody that's been, only time I probably see somebody and ask them like why they probably they're drunk or just tired, but for the most part everybody's enjoying themselves and happy.
I agree with you. I think everybody's kind of on their best behavior. I feel like that. I feel like you said, you kind of be a little more conscious with your manners and your disposition, how you carry yourself. And I mean, you're going to have a few people in between playing loud music in the library and stuff. But besides that, you know, but people just free. It's a freedom. It's a space for freedom. And we need that. We need that because life is tough. And we all have lives. We go through a lot, ups and downs. And like this gives people a reset. Especially going into the holidays. A lot of times around the holidays, it's hard for people. People who have lost loved ones. It gets hard for them. So this gives them a little extra oomph. Going into the holidays.
It's a good thing. It's a good feeling to know that you can just escape
Yeah.
the real world in the real world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's always a good feeling.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I really do appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, real. Listen, guys, this man is just a very, very good dude,
Yeah.
down to earth, humble, helpful, helpful and more helpful.
Yeah.
You know, he's like helping me set up equipment and all kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
but tell the people what you got coming up next. Like, where could they find you and the whole shebang? You do your
You
thing.
can find me on all social media platform at Ricky Platinum. I have a lot of events, you know, a lot of brands that I'm working on, trying to bring them worldwide. And most of all, I really, you know, like people be like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You know, I'm the type of person that if you work hard, things is just gonna come to
Okay.
you. You know, I could be honest, I never dreamt about like, oh, let me work hard to be on Ubersoca. I think it was a situation where I was working hard and the promoters of Ubersoca took notice and say, hey, we need him. Or,
Yeah.
you know, most of the things that I've done and I'm accomplishing is just the result of hard work. So it's like, I don't know what's going to happen next year or the year after that. I just know that I'm just keep working hard, and the more I work hard, there's more opportunities that's going to come my way. So just be on the lookout. Stay tuned. Ricky Platinum.
So that's that meme everybody's been posting, which
Yeah.
is you don't chase, you attract.
Yeah, I track.
There you
always.
go.
I have to
There you
check
go.
that way. Hard work pays off.
Yeah.
Simple. Here what I go on now. Ricky Platinum, the vibes got straight from Washington DC. Here what I go on now. Bitch, you're lucky. You're fucking lucky. Sorry for the but no, I'm not sorry. Bitch, you're lucky. We're outside. I don't know some mad thing. Big up yourself every time. You see me? Ricky Platinum. Out the door. Mad sitting. You see it?
We out.
Mad.
Bitch! We were damn lucky to get away at all.